vantagem, tá? Aqui, ó, 1 mais 1,5 significa que eu tenho 2 handicaps aqui. Então, a metade do meu investimento vai em um e a metade vai no outro. A metade vai no asiático, ou seja, vantagem, por exemplo, eu botei R$500 aqui, 250 vai no mais 1.0, 250 vai no mais 1,5 gols. Ou seja, saiu só um gol do jogo. Foi 1-0 nada. 1-0 Atalanta. 1-0 Atalanta. Se eu botei mais 1,5, significa que metade vai devolver, porque saiu só um gol, ou seja, ficou na metade do investimento. R$250 devolve. Por quê? Ficou mais um aqui.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Fernando Torres. And he was alert to it. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Son Heung-min. That is a great ball. Now this could be a chance. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
Just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four.
He's gone for goal. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
And here's Torres. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Fernando Torres. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No foul, says the referee. Darren Fletcher. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Rice. And it's Son Heung-min. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Fletcher. And here's Torres. Distributed tidily. Turns and goes back. Foden. Haaland. Now it's Torres. Now it's Haaland. Mohamed Salah. And now they can clear their lines. Nicked it back promptly. And that's a good ball. No goals as yet. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Odegaard.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball. He's had a shot! Rodri. Oh, easy pickings there. De Bruyne. And he was quick to react. Mohamed Salah. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Odegaard.
Vai.
And it's Salah.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Rice. And the counter is on. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Haaland. Oh, that was vital. Odegaard. Torres. That is good strength. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ake gets over and intercepts. Interesting ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rice. Now it's Torres. And it's Fernando Torres.
Oh, really well played.
He's got away. Now it's Haaland. He's played it long.
This is the time you need that pace.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today. Substitution on the field. Number 9, Erling Haaland. Number 47.
Here we go again then.
Phil Foden.
So neither side has yet broken through.
10, Owen. Number 14.
And that could set him on his way. Big chance! Can he finish? And
Vamos.
he's done it!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but
Ah, he's given it away. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Well timed, excellent interception. Liverpool do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Adams. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Darwin. Now it's McAllister. Back into the middle.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Fiddles it through. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
The attendance for this match was 29,830.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rodri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Quality ball. That is a great pick out. Owen. Mohamed Salah. Goes in for the header. Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Liverpool have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Things starting to look very comfortable. Can he put it away? And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Liverpool have hit a quick-fire double here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nunez. Great chance! Sticks it away! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's put paid to a promising move. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. They're taking a moment to consider their options. There's the hit!
Merda.
Yes!
Meu Deus, 13.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rice. Oh, played through for the wide man. Owen. Stood up well to him there. Rice. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. De Bruyne. Rice. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, great ball! Ake deals with that comfortably. Now that has a goal! It's a goal! They have stolen level at the last! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good.
Hits one!
Pega, caralho!
That's incredible! And that may just do it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to
Pega
win
aí,
back and the
você.
focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Liverpool take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
5 minutes to add. Odegaard gets into some space. Climbs up big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And that is that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So, Jim, how do you reflect on...